you're familiar with Tyler Buchner, at least somewhat, but over the last 3 weeks, that familiar is totally different. So what are you looking to see from him? What are you learning about him? I guess what have you needed to see from him?
I mean, you know, I can't wait to grow in his head coach position and spend more time with Tommy and learn more of the things that he's teaching the quarterbacks and hearing those things. What I see is a dude that can throw the ball. That dude, he has a great release, and he can put the ball in places that I haven't seen many people do. And then obviously we know he can escape, right? He has the ability to extend plays with his legs, but you just watch it. You watch a freshman just grow. The decision making, that's the most part, right? I listen for that. When I hear Tommy talking to Tyler, or Tommy talking to any of the quarterbacks, I just listen for, hey, is it a physical thing or is it a decision making thing? You know, and so you just want to continue to see that growth in the decision making. But he's a talent. He's a real talent.
Was there a game or a moment when you thought that they had really picked things up?
You know, maybe it was. This season's been so unique, right? In terms of the first 2 games, you have this plan that you did in spring, you did in fall camp, and you're like, okay, we're going to be good. And after the first 2 games, I remember being in my office not knowing, like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. We have to reevaluate, and that's where you got to lean on your staff. And I remember we kind of said, okay, let's attack third down. How do we get better at third down first? And so I leaned on our staff and said, let's come up with something better on third down. And so that was the next phase. You get to Purdue, and you kind of put in something new for Wisconsin, right? It's a completely different offense. And so you're getting better and better. And then USC, right? Then USC happens. We're playing better. And then Kyle Hamilton goes down. Okay, and then so you're saying, okay, now we got North Carolina and this air raid coming up, and so let's tweak it and do this. And after North Carolina game, I said, well, we're doing too much. We're doing too much. And so we have to simplify. So for us, it wasn't, hey, more, these guys are getting it. It was, hey, simplify so these guys can play fast. And that's what you've seen over the course of the end of the season is that we simplify. And I know it doesn't look like it at times, which is great, you know, but for us as a coach staff, we simplify and let these guys play fast. You know, let them not think about who's fitting where, who's got this job. Play fast. And that's what you've seen them do.
As it relates to COVID and staying safe before you get to the game, did you give any consideration to not allowing the players to go home for Christmas and staying together and then going out to Arizona?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it as a staff, and we talked about it as a leadership staff, leadership committee. But, you know what, we have to be clear on our expectations with the players, and we're very clear on, hey, what we expect you to do when you leave, and, you know, to be smart in where you go and who you're around, and, you know, I feel very confident we'll be okay.